morning everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. I'm just sort of reeling a little bit after the What's Cracking reading. It was such a reassuring reading this morning, sort of a little bit different. I got it through the reading and I thought, does that really say much, or is it just what we need to hear at the moment? So perhaps a lot of people are doubting their inner journeys at the moment, but whatever it is, I know it's come through for a reason. Well, that's interesting, because you have the Death and the Hangman card coming out here. So for some of you, you may actually be in transformation at the moment. So if that's the case, that might be why the universe is reassuring you you're on the right track. Transformation can come at a physical level, like obviously moving house or changing jobs, those sort of transformations, but very often transformations come at a much deeper level. So although on the physical level it looks like you're moving house, and the Magician's here as well, so they're all major arcanas, this says that you have everything you need to move forward. But sometimes the underlying stuff is what is really important. So what you're going through, the anxieties and the worries and the stresses of what's happening around you, sometimes is enough to put you through a transformation. So you start to really look at your life to change your life. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles coming up first. So some of you dealing with earth signs here, Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo. There is something, you're moving away from something here. Six of Swords coming out here. So definitely moving in another direction here. There is something in your intuition that's guiding you to where you need to go. There is a Tower here, so again with the Tower. So there's some sort of change, some sort of dramatic change, because then you're coming up as the Queen of Wands. Some of you are walking away from a situation here. This could be something to do with something in the home for some of you. There is a need for you to trust your intuition here. Things have changed, things are changing. You could be walking away from, and I felt this strongly with the What's Cracking reading, some of you are walking away from somebody in your life that is making a huge change here, and you're taking your power back. So it could be a relationship, but it could also be like a family member, or someone that you've had up until now a very close relationship with, but maybe this person has been very much in charge of your life, or very in control of your life, and something is in your intuition is telling you that you need to move away from this energy to become the person you need to be here. So it's like you're moving away from something in order to develop yourself, to free yourself, to bring yourself into a new time here. Now that was exactly the same sort of feeling I got with the What's Cracking reading, but the Tower's coming in there. So this is about looking at something, a situation or a person you've been dealing with, and having a greater understanding of why it's happened and why you're moving in the direction you are. Very interesting. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups coming out, or sometimes the Page of Fish. This can be a Pisces. This is an offer of something here. Now, even though there's a cup here, and we often see this as an offer of love, it can be an offer of something such as an apology, an offer or invitation to go somewhere. Someone may be asking you out on a date. There may be something moving forward here. Okay, so Five of Pentacles. So perhaps you've been through a time where you've been doing a bit of soul seeking, or you've been sort of trying to look inside a little bit, maybe having a look at how you're doing things, trying to see things differently. Perhaps you've been feeling a little down, maybe things haven't been going the right direction. Something will come in here that will give you a little bit of incentive, or a little bit of change in your life here. Something's bringing you out of a slump. Nine of Wands coming in. So this is the Wounded Warrior. So for some of you, you may be being asked out on a date, or on some sort of, somebody's making contact here to ask you out on a date, or to ask you to go out somewhere. And I feel like somehow maybe you've been in a bit of a rut or a slump at the moment, or maybe you've been through a bit of a hard time, maybe an old relationship, you're just sort of folding that up and putting that away, because something is breathing new life into you here. And there's the Two of Swords. So there's some sort of decision here that you have to make here to move forward. Let's keep going with the cards. A cycle has been closing out. Somebody's making you an offer to go overseas here after perhaps you've been through a hard time. Maybe somebody's offering you an opportunity to get you out of the rut. And you're making a decision on whether you want to do this or not. I feel like it's a really good thing. It looks really nice for some of you. So I'd definitely be thinking about it. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles is here. So for some of you here, it could be going on a new journey. I feel like some of you have sort of been maybe hiding away a little bit, like hermiting yourself for a while, because you're having a decision to make here, and it's like, can you just wait a little while till I close out this cycle? Can you just wait just 5 minutes while I finish something else off? That's what it looks like to me. So some new opportunity that's taking you in a new direction. And we do have the card of the Lovers here. So for some of you, this could be an opportunity to embark on a new relationship after perhaps coming out of a tough time. Definitely for some of you, it may just be a date, but there's a decision here that you're having trouble making. Maybe you've been in a long-term relationship and something new is a little scary for you. You're being a bit overprotective of yourself, and you're doing a little bit of that sort of, it's almost like that victim mentality where you're going, really, should I do this? You know, what happens if I get hurt again? I don't want to do the same thing again, that sort of thing here. But it's nice. Okay, we do have the card of Cancer coming out here with the Chariot. So you are moving forward here. Could be with a water sign because we have a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio here. So it's possible you're dealing with a water sign. But look, you're not really sure whether you want to take their cup or not. And I feel like it's really lovely. I think it's an opportunity for you to move forward here, but you're sort of stuck in this mentality of you're either scared to do something again, or it makes you fearful to take a chance on something. For some of you, this is about love. Let me just have a look here. Maybe you've walked away from someone here. Maybe this has been all too recent and you're still in this Tower moment. Okay, so it could be that someone's asking you out, but you're still in that sort of hiatus or that space where you're trying to heal, and you feel that you haven't healed enough to take on something new. But I think you have. I think it's your mind doing that. You know, it's really hard sometimes to move on from something. I don't know why I think about it, but, you know, my dog died. It wasn't last year now, it was the year before last, so it feels like such a long time ago. And I'd had him for there's a few cards. So we have the Emperor, the Eight of Cups, and the King of Pentacles here. Okay. Some of you have walked away from, I'll go back to the dog story in a moment. Some of you have walked away from a situation here that has made you feel very unstable, very unsure of where you're going, very unsure of your life generally. And it's because you're closing out a cycle. So that feels a little bit alien to you, and somebody's about to make an offer here. But because you're still in that place, yeah, here's the Magician again jumping out, saying you've got everything you need, stop. Because you're stopping yourself from doing something because you're not sure if you're ready. And the universe is saying, absolutely, you're ready. You've closed out this cycle. Why are you still thinking this way? You are so ready to move forward. When my dog died the year before last, and I'd had him for some 14 years, and I was extremely close to my dog. He was the most amazing little critter. And I can't have another pet at the moment, obviously, because I'm in a unit. And I remember when my cat died. I'm a cat-dog person. I'm not one or the other. When my cat died, I had a lot of cats. And when my cat died after some 15 years, and I've been very close to my cat, everybody said to me, you need to get another pet. And I went, I can't have another pet. I don't want another pet. It just hurts too much to have another pet in my life. And what happens if I get another one and then the same thing happens? And then I got my dog. And after 14 years with my dog, I realise now that, you know, you can't refuse to move on because you're scared of your hurt and pain. That's why I always say to people, love every time like it's your first time, because every experience is new and beautiful. Every experience brings something else in. Every experience is worth welcoming. So even if you feel that you're not ready, you know what? Here it just says, take a chance here. Move forward. There's this feeling here that something is being offered to you that is absolutely beautiful here. And you are scared to take a chance. So don't. You move forward here. You move forward like you should. So I have the Three of Wands. Now, I don't want to get into a big reading here, but already this has opened the door. This could be somebody coming in that you know. So you may have got rid of something and somebody else is about to return. So it may be that the universe has sort of given you this idea with this Tower to release yourself from things you've got so something from your past can return to you. I do have the Nine of Pentacles coming in here too. So something here is saying that you are well and truly ready. You've done the healing. You've done what was required. You've walked away. You've closed out something that has no longer. So for some of you, this cycle could have been around some sort of codependent behavior. It could have been you've closed down a relationship with a family member, but whatever you've done here has opened the door for this person to come back in. I feel like for some of you it's the return of something. But it could mean with the Judgment card that what is returning was yours, but you needed to rebirth in order to receive it. So something is coming in now because you have closed something down or closed something out. That's why I always say to people, do your best to let it go, because the universe has a plan for you. And by closing things down and letting them go and being able to leave things behind, you very often bring in the very thing that you wanted to start with. Okay, so the card of Blessed has come in. How beautiful is that? Okay, so we have 22. Okay, so the essential meaning here is something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected, and grace that is an unforeseen gift from Spirit. There are moments in life when out of the blue it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. You know deep down you did not deserve any of it, and yet here you are. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for your blessings guide you now. So there you go. By giving away something, letting something go, releasing something, whatever you've done here, the universe is about to reward you by bringing in the very thing you wanted. Beautiful reading.